Hello, 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 everybody. Happy Saturday, guys. Happy Saturday. Your girl is back. Child, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Hope you all have had an awesome Saturday thus far. Hope you all have had an awesome Saturday thus far. And let me first of all say how much I apologize for not staying true to my word and doing the midday live stream, but child, life been life, and that's okay. But nonetheless, I'm here. Nonetheless, I'm here. So, guys, come on in, come on in, come on in this thing. Get yourself settled. Get yourself settled. Tonight, we're going to be talking about Queeta Queeta in connections with my good brother that I love so very much, Marcus from Atlanta Street Interviews. And tonight I'm just going to pretty much talk about the chaos, the bailouts, and the patterns that people keep noticing online. Let me tell you all something. I wasn't going to ever touch this train wreck. Never was I intending to touch this train wreck out of respect for Marcus, because I care about him just that much. I wasn't going to touch this train wreck. But my reason for touching this train wreck tonight is only one reason and one reason only. For those of you that don't know much about Queeta, because I know everybody knows about Marcus. For those of you that don't know much about Queeta, I'll introduce her in a few minutes. But Queeta has been going through some things. And Queeta was recently incarcerated and released. So being who I am, today I grace Queeta's chat. Went there with great intentions, trying to calm her down. Stop thinking everybody on YouTube hates you, Queeta. Everybody don't hate you. Honestly, some people really want to see you do good. You just got to change a few things. You just got to change a few things, right? Queeta's not wanting to hear the positive in all of this. Queeta swears to God that everybody's jealous of her. Everybody's ugly. Everybody's poor. But nonetheless, that one thing ain't got nothing to do with the other, right? I offered her a little advice. I said a few little things that was very positive in that live stream. But you see, when you don't want the truth and you're built on chaos, you turn it off and you be disrespectful to people, just as she's been disrespectful to Marcus from the very first day of him being involved with her. So what they do, baby, Mocha's just a talking and they block me. I can't go to the chat. They block me. They don't want to hear the truth. And that's what sparked me to come out tonight and do a little commentary on Queeta, her patterns and her behaviors. We're going to do what we do the way Mocha does it. That mod that Queeta got, she is dangerous. Queeta will never be directed in the right place if she don't tame them animals in her chat. Oh, look at everybody saying they blocked. But nonetheless, neither here nor there. I'm going to let you all get comfortable up in here. We're going to do what Mocha does. And for those of you that knows Mocha, y'all know how Mocha roll. Vibes Queen, welcome to the Nola Bells, boo. Thank you for joining the Nola Bells. So what we going to do, I'm going to give y'all a minute to look at that pinned comment. There's a comment pinned up there. Y'all look at that pinned comment and just give me y'all thoughts. Give me y'all thoughts, and then we're moving straight on into commentary. Because I didn't come to play with Queeta. Mocha is not playing with Mike Tyson, James Evans lookalike. Not today. Not today. I cannot. Give me a minute, guys, and we go get into this.
Welcome to Mocha, Nola Bells. Hit that like button, you might break the scale. If you can't join the membership, still ride for free, $99. Yeah, we lit in here. Comments popping, energy rocking, we all shine. We have a stay. We have a stay. Turn it up, we in the South with style and grace. Mocha got 'em talking, can't nobody take a place. Nah, from the bayou to the block, we drop truth, not tea. You ain't gotta pay the vibe, hit that like for free. Every panel on fire, every topic gon' trend. If you ain't a member yet, you still a friend, amen. Got love for the real, was no time for the mess. We keep it authentic, that's Nola Bells at its best. Welcome to Mocha, Nola Bells, where the truth ring loud like church bells. Like, comment, subscribe, free 99 if you ride. We don't fake the vibe, we gon' live, we outside. Welcome to Mocha, Nola Bells, where the truth ring loud like church bells. Like, comment, subscribe, free 99 if you ride. We don't fake the vibe, we gon' live, we outside. It's Mocha and the crew, we the talk of the streets. Bring the real back to YouTube, no scripts, no beats. We laugh, we drag, we educate too. All the bells in the chat know how we do. So tap in, lean back, sip your drink real slow. Let the haters keep watching, we steal the show. From Mocha to Nola, we hold it down steady. Platinum plus approved, that girl stay ready. Welcome to Mocha, Nola Bells. Welcome to Mocha, Nola Bells. Welcome to Mocha, Nola Bells, where the truth ring loud like church bells. Like, comment, subscribe, free 99 if you ride. We don't fake the vibe, we go live, we outside. Welcome to Mocha.
All right, guys, I couldn't stay away very long. I'm back in this thing. I am definitely back because, baby, James Evans, Mike Tyson, she needs to be at the front of the class. She really needs to be to the front of the class. But before I dive into this, I want, you all to know. I want Mike Tyson to know. Everything that I discuss here is my opinion. It's for conversational purposes only. You put it out there. I didn't go find this. I didn't make it up. You put it out there, so you made it available for me to talk about it. That's my disclaimer, Mike. Live Mike Tyson. That's my disclaimer. Welcome everyone to the chat. Welcome. Happy New Year's to you all. And just to make things clear, Lil Mike, just to make everything clear, baby, you hoes cannot and will not disrespect me and then want to monitor how I respond. Y'all should have asked somebody first. Y'all really should have asked somebody first. So, Queeta don't know grace. I'm going to start right there. Before I even get to talking about what people is reacting to right now, because everybody's reacting to it, I got to rewind just a little bit and talk about who she was before that very first interview. Patterns don't start on camera. They don't. They show up on the camera after they've already been living that way a very long time. Before Queeta ever became a face, oh, in that face, and want to call people ugly. Girl, stop. Before Queeta face ever came online, Queeta was already living a life rooted in survival mode. I get it. Fresh out of jail. Fresh out of prison after 8 years. Queeta was moving through them streets. Debo. Moving from place to place, laying her head wherever she could lay it, surviving how she could survive. Relying on risky choices. Selling cat to get through the day. Smoking. Smoking. Weed. Drinking rat gut liquor. Instability all over the place. And full of conflict. All she wants to do is fight, y'all. None of this was new to Queeta. All of this was familiar to her. So when that first interview happened and what we saw, that wasn't a sudden change. That was not a sudden change with Queeta. That was a continuation of a ragged ass lifestyle that she had already had in motion. A lot of people talk about behavior as if what's going on with Queeta just appeared. See, life sometimes wake up, like looking at Queeta like she just woke up one day and decided to be chaotic, reckless, and self-destructive. Hell no, that's not how this works. See, when a person like Queeta has lived most of their life in crisis to her became a normal. It became a normal, but that ain't the world's fault. That stability that we thought should have been there. Stability was uncomfortable to Queeta. Very uncomfortable to Queeta. Thank you, Golden. Abs, my brother, thank you for gifting those memberships. Queeta don't want to accept accountability for nothing because to her it feels like a damn punishment, right? And chaos makes her feel like she's right at home. So what we see of Queeta online, that's normal. The only difference is now it's being documented. And what concerns me is not more or less her behavior, not what existed. It's once it was given a spotlight, once it was put on a platform, the cycle didn't change. Queeta didn't think about changing who she was. Marcus stepped into Queeta's life, and I commend him. He wanted Queeta to be a different Queeta. But instead, Queeta kept being Queeta. And now, James Evans, Mike Tyson, continues being who they are with an audience. She loves the attention. But that attention that little Mike Tyson is getting. And I'm going to tell you where I think it went left with little Mike. I believe it went left with little Mike when Marcus, and I don't know why he did it. Brother, I love you, but Sometimes we have to leave people where we find them, right? Sometimes we have to leave people where we find them. Brother, you messed up when you started calling her Queen Queeta. She thought she was untouchable. She thought she was untouchable and she thought she was better than the rest. But I'm here tonight to tell Lil Mike to pipe down. Y'all wondering why I call her Little Mike. I want y'all to go back as far as remembering Mike Tyson bit that man ear. Lil Mike took a bite out of Short Dog's head. That's what Lil Mike did. She acts like a caged animal. And what Lil Mike got going on, and I want Marcus to understand this from a loving place, because I love him. Lord knows I do. You can't take somebody like Lil Mike and try to heal what she don't want healed. You just can't. Every time she does something, you talk to her to try to soften the blow. And that means the consequences goes away. She's never held accountable for the things that she does. She laughs in your face. She don't pay you no mind. And Lil Mike is very disrespectful. And that behavior keep escalating. And that's why what we're seeing now, that shit ain't came out of nowhere. It came from a cycle that was already established long before the first interview ever aired. Chat. Do y'all believe that the help that Marcus intended to give Lil Mike became harmful because there was no boundaries there? I believe that help became harmful when he didn't set no boundaries with Lil Mike. She's disrespectful. Lil Mike comes from the streets. Lil Mike manipulated this entire situation. This entire situation. What happens, Little Mike? What happens when this chaos just keeps going on and on? It don't just continue, but it starts getting rescues, funded and defended. And that's where I hold my brother accountable. Because Lil Mike will get it how she lived. Y'all know back in the day, the word has always been, you can't turn a hoe into a housewife. Well, what do y'all think when it comes to Lil Mike? You can't turn a bully, a streetwalker. You can't turn people like that into decent people. Thank you, sis. You can't turn that into decent people when they're not trying to learn. They're not trying to absorb. They're not trying to listen. Let me tell you something. One of the reasons I really came out here, right? I watched this train wreck. Never said nothing about it. I watched it. Thank you, sis. I watched the train wreck. Marcus does what he does for content. All content ain't good content. And my fear is, and has always been, she would be the one to make him feel it. And I pray to God that he walks away from that. When you sit up there and you spend that much time in prison, and let's talk about the prison time. When I look at who Queeta was before the very first interview, what I see is not somebody going through a phase. I see somebody who's been living in destruction all her life. She's not trustworthy. Destruction don't just disappear because a camera shows up. See, when you're full of chaos, it don't need encouragement. But it grows when the attention is on it. It grows when you're not being corrected from the choices that you made. But you had 8 years to get it right. I don't hate Queeta. I don't hate no soul that I speak on. What I hate is watching her with that jailhouse mentality play these mind games over and over and over with Marcus. I hate that for him. Same patterns repeated over and over and over, and people pretending they don't see it, boosting her up. When somebody comes out of prison, don't want to change, and goes right back into survival mode, the streets, the drugs, the liquor, the violence. That tells me this is not about opportunity. This is about identity. This is who the hell she is. And that identity is rooted in all thoughts of chaos. That girl don't want peace. She don't want peace. What we see on camera is truly who she is. And that's the dangerous part. Not just for her. Not just for her. For him too. And I want Marcus to know that helping somebody don't mean saving them from every consequence. Because if every fall you feel like you have to cushion it, then there's no reason to stand up differently next time. Help has to come with boundaries. Because help without limits don't heal who the hell she is. It enables that mess. So before anybody put in my chat, oh, she just needs help, ask yourself, what happens when help has already been offered and the behavior never changed? That's not a damn misunderstanding. That's who the hell she is. That's who she is. We ain't talking about a teenager, y'all. We're not talking about a teenager that don't know better. We're sitting up here talking about a grown-ass woman who already spent 8 years of her life behind bars. And at some point, we have to ask ourselves, what are you doing with the lessons you already paid for? What are you doing? Because in my eyes, when somebody had already spent nearly a decade of their life behind bars, ignorance is no longer an excuse. You know what drugs lead to? Bitch, you know what violence leads to? You know what hustling leads to? You know what selling dead cat leads to? You know what bullying people leads to? So you don't get to say, I don't know, when you've already lived those consequences. Getting high, getting drunk, bullying people, playing slow like you don't understand why things keep going left, tricking for $40 while sleeping in roach-infested motels night after night, knowing exactly where that road could end. That ain't no damn confusion, girl. That is a decision that you chose to make. And then you're dragging Marcus in the middle of that. I understand his heart is open. I understand he wants to help her. He's benefiting, she's benefiting. But is it worth it? Is it worth it? You keep saying and choosing the same destructive lifestyle after being incarcerated. All you saying is this is easier than being accountable. See, if Queeta has to be accountable for her actions that requires change, Queeta ain't ready to change. Change requires discipline. Do Queeta look like she want to be disciplined? And being disciplined means you got to give up chaos that you're addicted to, and she ain't ready for that either. So, Lil Mike, that you can't convince me after spending 8 years that you're going to come out here with your good grown ass and do the shit that you do, and somebody's supposed to clean it up. That's not how this works. Repeated drug use, repeated violence, a Rolodex full of tired ass men that want that dead cat. Because honestly, you don't like men. That's what you said. You spent 8 years in prison being a whole man, a whole nigga. A whole nigga in prison. That thumbnail is her. Without the wig. You don't want no responsibility. See, and the internet has a bad habit of romanticizing dysfunction while calling it survival. She ain't surviving. Survival is supposed to lead you somewhere in life. And if it keep you stuck in the same place, that ain't survival. No, no ma'am. Not at all. Then I hear people out here blaming the system. Glossy said that thumbnail had me giggling. Glossy, that's the real her. That's the real her. Before I move on, let me grab some. Y'all cutting up in this chat. Y'all cutting up for real. Miss Detroit, I see you, boo. Mike Tyson, James Evans for sure. But then you want to sit up there and call people ugly. Don't you ever do that. You're calling people ugly. You're calling people poor. Then you got nerves to say that people are truly jealous of you. Where do you get that from? Who gave you the right to feel that you could utter those words, girl? No. See, a flex for you, right? A flex for you was going into that hair store, spending $49.99, buying a wig, some shoes, an outfit, and makeup. Lil Mike, ain't no decent woman is going to go to a hair store, first of all, spend $49.99, Lil Mike, and feel that they have a whole outfit. Look what Rock said. Rock said, Queeta may as well learn how to work on cars. Lord. Queeta may as well go learn how to work on cars because that's not gonna last long. You understand? She ain't ready for the real world. And we gonna get into who she is. We gonna get into who she is. They're plaid a whole alcoholic lifestyle. Whole alcoholic lifestyle. And then that cheap ass liquor. Cheap, 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 cheap. When you ain't used to nothing. I knew it was going to be a problem when she got excited to go eat at Checkers. Who gets excited to go eat at Checkers? And then when she got the food, oh, Jesus Christ. No, no, ma'am. No, damn, ma'am. And it hurts me to my heart. It hurts me to my heart to see Marcus caught up in the middle of this. I understand Marcus has a good heart. Carnell Boo, thank you for gifting a membership, my love. Marcus has a good heart. That he does. I don't give a damn if people say he's benefiting from it. He's a businessman. You can't take that away from him. No matter how he get it, he get it. He's a businessman. Queeta ain't the first person that he put on. She's the worst. She is the worst. She's the most disrespectful. Queeta just never ran up on the right person. She thought she was running through the woods and hiding in attics from the police and a parole officer. If she had ran into the right one on those streets, she would have been running. No way. Juice says that hardcore lifestyle not go work out in the end, and it won't. And it won't. And the sad part about it, Juice, Holiday Heart, y'all call her Holiday Heart. That hardcore lifestyle, that girl is never going to change, and I hate to say it. She's not going to change. Marcus trying to teach her how to do videos, how to edit, spend just a little time doing. That's not what this girl wants. He go knock on a motel door and find her in the bed with a woman. Finding her in the bed with a, come on, Lil Mike. But Lil Mike openly admitted she don't like men. And we're going to get into Lil Mike not liking men. Y'all think that haircut is that haircut just because? Lil Mike is a stud. Lil Mike like women. That's why she's walking Glenwood bullying everybody. See, you can't give her grace because she's disrespectful. I'm not going to laugh at her situation. I'm going to talk about her situation. Lil Mike likes women. And I believe that's why she bullied them. Marcus think he's going to that motel to teach her the ropes. He walks in there and Lil Mike laid up with a woman. Lil Mike As Lil Mike don't like men, but Lil Mike like the men money. So now that makes what is Lil Mike really doing? What is Lil Mike? Lil Mike want to be a man one day, want to be a woman the next day. Lil Mike, you got to get it right. That's a hell of a lot of confusion. Hey, Tequila said her channel is going to be just like them other two. Yes, Lord, I see it in her future. I see it in her future. That's crazy. Rock says, I think it went left when he showed attention to the other cat salesman. Girl, girl. Uh, uh. Come on, girl. And it's the disrespect. Our girl Trinity says that prison mentality isn't going to leave anytime soon. Unfortunately, it won't. Unfortunately, I have to agree with you. It won't. Let me tell you something about that prison mentality. Lil Mike, 8 years in prison. 8 years in prison. Lil Mike joined the game. As if you hadn't learned your lesson from being there. Lil Mike wants to join the game. Lil Mike want to be a blood in prison. Lil Mike start terrorizing people in prison. Right? Lil Mike beat up people in prison. Lil Mike even caught a charge in prison for graping other inmates. So tell me something ain't wrong with Lil Mike. How do you take that shit to the prison? You already locked up for being no good, but you in prison. And you taking cat that ain't yours. Lil Mike got a charge for that. The county felt that Lil Mike was a misfit. The county felt, thank you, Abs. The county thought they felt Lil Mike was a misfit. So the county took Lil Mike out of the county and transferred Lil Mike to state prison. Lil Mike gets to state prison. Lil Mike teams up with a bunch of another group of prisoners and cause a whole prison riot. Lil Mike. Lil Mike. Huh. So you done been through all of that. All right? You've been through all of that. And that's where people start pointing fingers at the system. I got a problem with that. I keep hearing people say, well, she was institutionalized. They should have released her to a halfway house. They should have put her in work release. But if we're going to be honest, damn it, let's be the fuck honest. Let's be the fuck honest. It's not the system's responsibility to fix what Lil Mike has repeatedly refused to work on. Prison ain't no damn daycare, Lil Mike. Prison ain't a rehab unless you choose for it to be. And it's not designed to re-raise your grown ass. Lil Mike sat down for 8 fucking years. 8. This time, Lil Mike had enough time to get a GED. Lil Mike had enough time to take a vocational class. Lil Mike had enough time to learn a trade. Lil Mike had time to sit with all them goddamn consequences and decide that she never wanted to go back to prison again. And before anybody gets offended by what the fuck I'm saying, plenty people have gone in and out of fucking prison with less time than Lil Mike and came out with more discipline than they went in with. Plenty people. Instead of Lil Mike choosing to do the right thing with that time she had sitting on her ass, Lil Mike was in prison being a terror. Lil Mike's beating up women for commissary money. And we could get into that because Lil Mike got to come from a family that didn't give a damn about her. Lil Mike bullying women for commissary money. Lil Mike bullying women for cat. Thank you, Rock. Lil Mike is a menace. So let's not talk about she should have been transitioned somewhere. No, she had 8 years to transition her damn self. Instead of using that time to change direction, she doubled down on dysfunction. How the hell you already locked up for some shit and you keep committing offenses while your ass is incarcerated, creating more problems? So now I'm confused when people talk that shit about why the system didn't transition her better. The system was sick of Lil Mike. Transition this motherfucker to what? The same behavior, what, that she never stopped engaging in? You went to prison for a crime, Lil Mike. You stayed in prison doing crimes, Lil Mike. The same behavior she never stopped engaging in. At some point, we got to stop pretending that people like Lil Mike needs to be patted on the hand. Lil Mike could get very far in life, but she's disrespectful. Bet you couldn't follow rules inside the prison. And we got to say this. Lil Mike could not follow rules inside the prison. So why are any of us shocked that Lil Mike don't want to follow rules outside the prison? And if somebody continues the same behavior before prison, during prison, after prison, I need y'all to tell me who the hell is to blame for that other than Lil fucking Mike. Who? Because accountability don't start with the jail or whomever finding housing placements for Lil Mike. It starts with her choices. And when somebody shows you over and over again who they are, before the system, inside the system, after the system, eventually you gotta sit your ass there and accept that this is not the failure of resources. It's the refusal of Lil Mike wanting to change. Now fuck. Nah, Lil Mike. We not gonna do this, boo. Not on my watch. See, and I was gonna leave this shit alone. I was never gonna talk about this shit out of respect for my brother. But now that I see how you're moving, you don't respect him and what he's doing for you. You don't, girl, this man gave you an opportunity that most people died for. Most people die, jump through hoops for what he did for you. You're disrespectful. Then here it is. People like Marcus sacrificing their lives, their safety, their families, their morals, their values to have somebody like a fucking little Mike trying to save her. You trying to save a minutes with her own family that want to have shit to do with her. Make that make sense. She said it herself. Lil Mike said 8 years in prison, she never saw her own mama. Not once. Not once. And before anybody start making damn excuses, it's not that her mama was sick, neither was she elderly. She was not fucking incapable. She had a life that did not include Lil Mike. And after 8 years, somebody comes home from prison and don't transition to their mama house, a sister house, a auntie's house, not even a cousin's couch. That's not bad luck, that's reputation. Families don't just abandon people for fun. Families step back when the shit that you do and the person that you is speaks more volumes than a little bit. Families step back when boundaries get violated because Lil Mike, you done a lot to them people. That's why they don't fuck with you. They don't trust their children around you. That's why they don't fuck with you. See, when destruction comes through the door and refuses to leave, Lil Mike, because you try to be a bully. That's why they didn't fuck with you. Institutionalized that long. Tells a story. You knew exactly how to tell your stories. And you didn't pull on nobody's heartstring but Marcus. And for that, Lil Mike, I don't like you. You sit up there. You're locked up. Come on, friend. Burn me out, friend. Right? But friend, you're gonna sign the burn. Friend, I don't have nobody. Bitch, what? I'm all alone. Friend, God. That story worked on Marcus because he had a heart. Because he had a heart. You led that man to believe you had no body. But make me understand something. You're ungrateful as shit. When you found out that Shark Dog, y'all put it on Shark Dog. Shark Dog ain't had no goddamn warrant out on you. The warrant was already there. All Shark Dog did was made a report on you taking a chunk of meat out of his head. You was already in the system. And the minute that warrant came out, Lil Mike, suddenly you had family. You had unpacked them raggedy bags that, you know how you had everything, shoes falling out of them plastic ass grocery bags, roaches falling all over the place. You threw them bags in Marcus' truck, looking for somewhere to go. And somehow, because Marcus let you stay there one night, and that was a fucking risk. I pray to God he never do shit like that again in his life. Somehow, Lil Mike magically found family. That's because the warrants was out. Lil Mike found a family to hide with. So, Lil Mike, which one was it? You had nobody, or nobody wanted the chaos that your ass brought. And even when those people did open their doors to your raggedy ass, the behavior stayed the same. Disrespectful. Putting them people's children on camera. Fighting with people in their own damn house. Your sister should have put you in a headlock. Lil Mike, that would have been your moment. That would have been your moment. You would have showed me just who you were. That sister should have put something on you that you couldn't recover from. You would have recognized whether you wanted to be a woman or a man in that instant. That sister should have put the heat on you, ma'am, sir. Ma'am, sir. Lil Mike, you was all in your brother's house smoking dope. Didn't give a damn. Disrespectful. Lil Mike, you kept your brother's house just as nasty as you did that Roach Motel. And most people in prison teach them how to be clean. But Lil Mike, you didn't know what cleanliness was. I don't know why, sir, ma'am, sir, ma'am. I don't know why you feel so entitled, Lil Mike. Lil Mike, people never walked away from you because they didn't love you. Let's get that clear. They walked away from you because you destroyed every damn thing you touched, Lil Mike. Everything you touched, you destroyed it. So when I see Marcus risking everything to save somebody that her own blood family done put boundaries on, I have to ask, are you really helping her? Or are you being played by a story that leaves out the damage that she causes every fucking where she goes? I'm beginning to believe Marcus went into this blindly and didn't really do his homework. And all I can say at this moment is I pray to God he cut his losses, whether it was a win or a loss, because I don't see nothing great manifesting from this. I don't see nothing good coming from this. She won't be the first train wreck. She won't be the last train wreck. But brother, from my heart to yours, let me say this. There are many people out there in your line of work and what you do. There are many people out there that need saving. She ain't one of them. She ain't one of them. Tequila said, I said that when I was on her live. All I saw, Mike, and she wasn't even on camera. Tequila, Lil Mike. Oh no, she didn't come on camera today. She talked about people being an avatar. How Lil Mike could talk about people being an avatar and Lil Mike didn't have a wig today, so Lil Mike couldn't come on camera. Lil Mike, that mohawk says a lot. Lil Mike, Juice said short attention span, only focus on what she herself says. Exactly. Marcus confronted Lil Mike about the video she made soon as she got out of prison. Check this shit out. Marcus bonds Lil Mike out of jail. Marcus bonds Lil Mike out of jail. I don't know who picked Lil Mike up, how Lil Mike got home. I don't know none of that shit. Friend, I don't have nobody friend, bitch. But anyway, that night, now mind y'all, listen. Y'all remember Lil Mike telling Marcus, friend, when I get out, I'm gonna have to get a phone. Friend, I ain't got, everything is in my phone. I can't access my bank account. I can't do this. I can't do that because I don't have a phone. Y'all, Lil Mike came out of prison, out of jail, and Lil Mike was using that same phone. Lil Mike was on that same phone. So Lil Mike lied to Marcus. Lil Mike gets out of prison. I keep calling it prison. Lil Mike got out of jail that night. You lied to Marcus, telling him you had nobody to sign the bond. You had nobody to call. Friend, you all I got, friend. Don't give up on me, friend. That's that jailhouse mentality. That's that, that's that let me manipulate you with this jailhouse talk. You tricked them. But the minute you get your too small shoe wearing ass on solid ground, touching freedom, you run here wearing flip-flops in 20-degree weather with them long ass feet and them too short shoes, you calling up a man. Same phone you lied and told Marcus you didn't have. You making a video with 10 strokes. Yes, he did, Abs. He signed twice. You making a video with 10 strokes in a car. 10 strokes goes in the car. He leaves out the car, goes in the store, and some kind of way he had a conversation with a female. Lil Mike jumps out of a 10-stroke car, fresh out of jail, wanting to go fight the woman that spoke to 10-stroke. Hey, you. Hey, you. He gave you his number. You asked him for his number. I'm talking to you. Come here. 10 strokes. You can't be serious. Not 10 strokes. Gotta calm Lil Mike down. Straight out of jail. So do y'all think she learned anything? Lying to Marcus? Friend, you all I got. But it was okay for Marcus to put, and that's where I hurt for him. It was okay for Marcus to put his name on her bond. Not one bond, but 2 goddamn bonds. It was okay for them to put his name to get her out. Because my question was, why the hell couldn't her mama bond out? Listen to Lil Mike's excuse as to why her mama couldn't bond her out. Oh, my mama can't do it. My mama ain't got no ID. Now, what grown-ass woman in this good day and age ain't got no ID, Lil Mike? She got a job. She needed an ID to go to work. Sees the games that's being played. I hate this for Marcus. I hate this for him. Then Lil Mike thought she was slick. Lil Mike knew Marcus was her help. She knew that she was manipulating him in every way. She thought she was smart enough to take that video down before he ever see it. But Lil Mike not smart enough. Lil Mike is not smart enough to know the game of YouTube. I don't want nobody talking about me. Everybody's jealous. Girl, sit your ass down, little nigga. Ain't nobody jealous of you. Nobody. Nobody. But everybody sitting up here watching how you're playing Marcus. Everybody's watching it, and don't nobody want him hurt in this situation because, bitch, you're dangerous. You're dangerous. You're the setup queen, and I have to say what I feel. I have to say what I see. It will be her. That girl got a rap sheet so goddamn long, and none of it is pretty. A bond was signed for this girl 2 times. She got about 15 charges of failure to appear. Lil Mike. Lil Mike. 15 charges of failure to appear. How could Marcus trust that? And I'm going to tell y'all how I look at that. 15 different failure to appears. If I was Marcus at this good point, I would call them people up. Take my name off of that bond. Pick that little nigga up and let him get it how he live. Because that's a hell of a risk. There's no consequences for Lil Mike's actions. There's no consequences for Lil Mike's actions. And she's putting Marcus in harm's way, and I don't fucking like it. Lil Mike is a menace. And I agree with Short Dog. I don't give a damn what nobody says. Lil Mike busted out Short Dog window. That man said he had to pay $1,500 to replace it. As if he didn't have to come up with that kind of money. Then she took a chunk out of his head. What's wrong with Lil Mike? After all of that, after all of that, whew, let me grab some of these comments, baby. Because Lil Mike, oh no, Cousin Vanessa in the chat. That part, Platt. Platt said, Marcus, your channel don't need any more disrespect from the ringmaster. From the ringmaster. Because Lil Mike definitely is part of a circus. Oh, yeah. It shows. Whether Lil Mike want to admit it or not. A tightrope walker. A street walker. Something. Shit. Ab said she said it. She came out of jail on a mission to sell that stinky cat. Tequila. This girl had an opportunity to be everything that most people desire to be with a YouTube channel. And you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. She messed up her channel before it really got started. Look at what Tequila said. I was interested in her female prison stories. Those stories there, girl. Those stories there, girl. Mm. She even lied about that. Yeah, Rock. She really think Marcus is a get out of jail free card. And I hope he catches head. This is not a look. This is not a pretty look. Platt said all bread ain't good bread. At some point, Lil Mike is gonna. Lil Mike is not to be trusted. Lil Mike ain't to be trusted right now. Lil Mike is not to be trusted. And I pray to God he pulls away before it gets too bad. You can't be Captain Save a Hole with a hole that don't want to be saved. Lil Mike is, and I hate to be the one to say it, bruh, but Lil Mike is more man than you. How do you invest in a woman man? How do you invest in a woman man with more tattoos than a tattoo parlor? How do you invest in a woman man that walks around here when she want to bully women out of cat with a mohawk? How do you invest in a woman man that you got to take to the beauty supply store to make it look like half of a woman to entice men? That's a dangerous game. Huh, friend? Oh, friend, you think I look good in this pink wig? No, bitch, you look like Chucky. You looked at a whole mess. Stop it. Glossy said he's all about content, but at what cost? Right, Glossy? That's hurtful. Platt said, I don't trust her now. Marcus don't ever turn around her and stay away from her when she got a crew with her. That she is the that girl looked like she could set something up in a minute. She had 8 years, Platt. 8 years to think about it. I was on a channel last night. That man pulled up every goddamn mugshot Lil Mike had. Lil Mike had a different hairstyle for every occasion. Funny, but not funny. Lil Mike has been in and out of jail since Lil Mike was a teenager. Lil Mike got a bob mugshot. Lil Mike got a braid mugshot. Lil Mike got a chopped up Bride of Chucky doll red wig mugshot. Lil Mike got a set it off mugshot. Lil Mike got a mugshot where she looked like the little boy that played on South Central. Lil Mike needs to get it together. That's why Vibes, that's why it was edited. Look, Vibes, he had every mugshot there was of Lil Mike. Every mugshot. Trinity said he needs to be walking away now. That criminal is a hot mess with no change coming, not none. Rock said he got different rules in prison, and she's out in this street living by those rules. Jesus. Platt said it'd be the ones you be with all the time. The one you trusted to take your mama house. Take you to, ooh, Platt. That Platt, you see that part right there? That's the part that really burned a hole in me. That burned a hole in me. You hear me? Platt says, and it be the ones you be with all the time. The one you trusted to take to your mama house. Back off, Marcus, please. Walk away. She knows everything. Let her do her thing. That part. Leave that alone. And Marcus, this is coming from a place of love because we're on the outside looking in and we see things that right about now, because it's content, you may not be ready to accept, brother. She's dangerous. She's a finesser. Rock says she thinks she's more clever than Marcus. But clever people don't get caught and locked up for 8 long years. And Rock, that's the part. She thinks she has the gift of gab. You going to these stores stealing soap, little nigga. You got a fresh haircut when you got locked up this time. Because that head shaved, smoother than a baby's bottom. That type of content, I wouldn't want. You got more to lose than to gain playing with this thing. Jew said she got out, showed her ass, threatening to fight some random lady over a trick that purchased her groceries. Isn't that sad? Groceries. Groceries. That's what she is a nigga bitch. Cousin Vanessa says Queeta is bogus and hood. 8 years under the prison is 8 years a slave. She is the house nigga of the system. She's a bully. She's a bully. She is a damn bully. And she should be ashamed of herself. But people like her ain't got no shame. Absolutely, Cornell. It's a difference between helping somebody and, I'm going to highlight that. Cornell says there's a difference between helping somebody and enabling somebody. Marcus thought he was helping her. She finessed him. She finessed him and manipulated the situation. And then he became the enabler. I'm sorry. Ain't that much content in the world. Because with or without, listen, with or without Lil Mike, Marcus was going to eat. Marcus was going to be fine. His channel was going to be fine. He didn't need Lil Mike. He would have made better content playing with Chris. Platt says, what about the live she thought Marcus would never see? Marcus, please stop laughing shit off that she does. She's dangerous. Dangerous. And she laughs just like a jester. She chew like a cow. She eat like she ain't never had no training. That girl took a pack of meat off of a styrofoam. Y'all know the little styrofoam thing that the meat comes on in the supermarket. Marcus encouraged her to make content cooking. How you take prison mentality You took the meat off of the styrofoam, you cooked the meat, you took the styrofoam, put it in the bed, and you ate the cooked food on that same nasty ass styrofoam. Well, I'll be damned. And that's content? That's a fucking mess. That's a mess. You walking around here looking like Debo little sister. Rock says she be out here mentoring those hoes, them some slow hoes. Hip hop ain't shit. Hip hop said Lil Mike got mad cow disease. Tony, that's what she out there selling, dead ass cat. Dead cat, Tony. Juice says she ain't learned. She don't appreciate her freedom. She don't. She don't. Where your people at, Lil Mike? Even your grandma don't want you there. Mark is trying to get an understanding as to what direction you going, what you doing, why you made the video. What was that all about? Grandma told y'all shut the fuck up. Y'all was making too much noise on our porch. You done bound out of jail, go and lay your head in. Girl, your grandma don't want you there. You can't go nowhere. Platt says she lucky she had a bail. Most places would have took her ass till that parole was up. That part, Platt, still on paper. Still on paper. But it was the lies that defense attorney threw to the court. The defense attorney says, Your Honor, my client can sustain. My client goes to school. She's trying to get her degree. She only has a little while left. She'll graduate in a couple of weeks. Your Honor, my client has partnered with a social media content creator. Your Honor, my client makes good money. Your Honor, my client is really trying to do the right thing. She lives with her grandmother. And y'all know goddamn well, we done seen this girl living in that Roach Motel from day one. He never told Your Honor. He never told Your Honor that she had her OnlyFans. He never told Your Honor that she was bullying Glenwood. She never told that to Your Honor. But if Your Honor and that parole officer ever knew what she was out here doing, that would be the end of her. And that alone should be enough for her to want to get her shit together and fix what she got going on. But the disrespect to strangers is what makes people talk about her. Nobody did Lil Mike shit. I went in that chat trying to give her just a little guidance and a little direction. I'm a hater. I'm ugly because I got an avatar. I'm jealous. Bitch. Lil Mike, if you don't go sit the hell down. Nah, Lil Mike, we ain't doing this. No, we ain't. Platt said how she's not getting any drug tests from parole visits. Because she said, I don't know what kind of parole officer she has. But Platt, she don't show up in person to her parole officer. She says she talks to them on the phone. I don't know what they got going on over there. Mm-mm. No, 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 no. Y'all make sure y'all light up them emojis for me on the right. Shit. Cousin Vanessa said Queeta ain't dumb. Platt, I can't stand you. I'm trying to read Cousin Vanessa's comment. I looked at the screen I have where it saw what Platt was saying and trying to light a cigarette at the same time. Now I'm choking. Platt ain't shit. Cousin Vanessa says Lil Mike ain't dumb. Lil Mike is damaged goods. She truly believes she's popping. She's going back to y'all birthday money. Oh, she's coming back to y'all birthday money on the line. She's about to gaslight everyone, same as she did Marcus to pay that bond. I wish the fuck I would give Lil Mike a nickel. Platt said that hair shriveled up to the scalp, looking like Arnold, Friendly Dudley. Or, you know what? Platt, I can't stand you for real. Wait. Platt, you just took me all the way back. Platt, I ain't seen this show in many years. Platt said that hair shriveled up to the scalp, looking like Arnold Friend Dudley on different strokes. Ah, Lord Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Platt, I'm looking at Dudley right now. She looks just like damn Dudley. Lil Mike is ridiculous. Marty, I see you, boo. See, Vibes, Queen Vibes ain't shit either. Look at Vibes. Let me go see what I could get fired for $49.99. You better keep your ass out of that. You better keep your ass out of the beauty supply stuff. Cousin V said she's giving a back alley mechanic eating chili dogs with greasy, dirty hands. Oh, no. Hold up. Y'all remember when they went... Y'all remember when they went to that man? The little man that was selling the sandwiches wrapped up in aluminum foil? Brother, come here. Come here, brother. You was really excited about giving this old man business, right? I gotta call it for what I see. Marcus kept pulling up to this man's place of business because Marcus said that man food was so good. But Marcus was surprised to know. He was surprised to find out that Lil Mike knew this man. Y'all know Lil Mike likes the limelight. Lil Mike got down the very first day because she was fresh out of jail. She didn't know exactly where she was. They frequented that place more than once. If y'all notice, Lil Mike never got down again. Lil Mike tricked with that old man. I'm convinced. She didn't know how to face it. Because you've been locked up for 8 years, Lil Mike, so you know. How did this man know exactly how you want a fish sandwich? You doggish heifer. A manipulator. That girl had time to get her mind right. Rashida said, Lil Mike is the billboard of hood trash on the side of the highway. And is. And is. Cornell, I've never seen nobody that was clapping. You know, like them little clapping monkeys? The little toy monkeys that you wind up and they be clapping and just doing shit. She was that monkey for something at Checkers. That's crazy. I'm trying to get all y'all comments. Hey, niece Tasha. Happy Saturday, boo. People around here making excuses for that mutt. Jew said right. She wanted the lady in her room to sell cat with her, and the lady declined. She was gone shortly after that. Yep, she kicked the lady out. Kick her out. That's crazy to me. Like, but the thing is, like, she's in any position to demand something from somebody. Oh no. Mm-mm. Y'all ever seen somebody like Lil Mike thinking, but I don't know what make her believe she's all that plus some. Every trick that Lil Mike done laid with, she labeled them her man. She tried that shit with Marcus. Oh, Fan. Oh, Fan, you know I love you, Fan. Y'all don't understand what me and Marcus got going on. Y'all jealous? Y'all jealous? Because if Marcus told a whole story, sit your ass down. It ain't no story. This is crazy. Marcus got to stop extending himself like this to ungrateful ass people. And let me say something what y'all may not know. And this shit ain't coincidental. It ain't coincidental, right? This is trauma bonding. Let me show you how this trauma bonds. Lil Mike and Lieutenant Dan. They're friends. Tell me why Lil Mike and Lieutenant Dan are friends. Platt said Marcus better watch out. He's gonna walk in that motel and it's gonna be 4 studs. Damn. Posted up waiting for him. I wish he just turned it loose. I wish at this point he just turns it loose and let it go, because we see things that he's not seeing. Mm-mm. Cousin V said Lil Mike is not to be trusted. She will turn on Marcus. Ain't no loyalty. Is a street game in her. She's bitter about that baby. He can't run and jump when she wants. She can't get her fix on demand. Cousin V. It ain't about the baby. It's about thinking she got control of him. She thinks she has control of him. Lil Mike ain't shit. Sheena said she only beats up people who she knows can't fight. Exactly. Exactly. Shit. Lord Tony called him Ike and Mike. Cousin Vanessa said she about to turn street informant. Like she said, she ain't going back. I would get it revoked. I would get it revoked. She would have to go back. I would show her ain't no loyalty here. Ain't none. That's crazy. 8 years and you coming out here doing the same shit. Mysterious, welcome to the channel, baby. She don't want to be fixed. She definitely don't want to be fixed, and I'm afraid that she's going to turn on him. I'm afraid of that. I am so afraid of that. This man and put his name, sign his name to bond this mutt out of jail. And this is the thanks he gets. I'm not speaking from emotions. I'm speaking from logic. If that picture, that lawyer, painted to the judge, if that picture was accurate, why the hell did Lil Mike come out here still with chaos? Bitch, if you was enrolled in school, living with your family, you was financially stable and you was supported, and you come out here moving reckless, linking up with the same people and acting like not a damn thing changed. And what gets me is this. If probation believed that your damn income really came from YouTube, but don't know the full picture of how money is actually being made, that's a problem. That's a problem. Hey, Wade. Whew. And when that judge initially said that $25,000 bond, that was not a mistake. Her history is what made that man initially set that $25,000 bond. I'm sick of Lil Mike. Oh no, Lil Mike, you done too much. She ain't got nobody. Girl, stop. And to Marcus, again, I love you, brother. But putting your name on a bond, I don't care if that bond was $15. That's not support. That's a risk. And if somebody, anybody, especially a motherfucker like Lil Mike, let you risk your freedom, your finances, your peace, and then hops online with somebody else, the moment they get out, that tells you everything you need to know about this motherfucker. They don't value what you sacrifice. She came out here playing and said, you ain't her daddy. Lil Mike, you ain't a victim. You are not a victim of the system, and I hate to hear people say that you are a victim of the system. That you are definitely the product of repeated choices. That's what you are. At some point, at some point, you have to be grateful. At some point, you out there in the street, bullying people, selling ass, doing everything you think you bad, big and bad enough to do, little Mike. All of that. The world is hating on you. Every woman on YouTube is jealous of you. Bitch, I ain't jealous of no nigga. None. That a man gotta take to the store and introduce to a toothbrush and toothpaste. Make it make sense, little Mike. That man walked you in the store and he put it nicely. Well, if we're gonna do content, you're gonna have to do something with them teeth. He took you to get toothpaste and the toothbrush. But we jealous. You cheesy teeth ass. Don't do that to people, Lil Mike. I tried to give you a little grace. I went in your chat with a good heart, with great intentions. But to do me like that, now I gotta do you like that. That man said, we're gonna make content, but we gotta do something with them teeth. They were gold. By default. They were gold by default, little Mike. So stop playing with me. That man did more for you than he did for anybody. And this is the place you put him in. Brother, I saw your face when you went to her grandmother's house and spoke to her. I saw the disappointment. I saw the hurt. Stop putting yourself in that situation with her. Let's talk about in her grandmother's driveway. See, she's a menace. In that grandmother's driveway, cheesy teeth little Mike picks up a nail that was in the driveway. Listen, y'all. And brother, I don't want to believe that you're afraid of that butch. I don't want to believe that you're afraid of that stud. I don't want to believe it. Lil Mike picked up a nail that was in that driveway. She took it and she threw it in the grass. And after she threw it in the grass, she turned around and she told Marcus, I should have took it and punched your tires with it. Now, this man just bonded your spotted, tattooed face the hell out of jail. He got that tattooed up ass face with that crooked mohawk. He got you out of jail. And that's the shit you tell him? That you could have stuck the nail in his tire? How ungrateful is that? Then Marcus tells you, he questions you about the man you were with the night before. You can't even answer none of the questions that he asks. But you respond by saying, well, I'm going to call his wife. Why you got this man's wife number in your phone? Marcus asked you, why would you do it? Because it was dangerous. Why would you call a man's wife? Because I can. Sounding like a second grader. I don't know. Marcus told you don't do it. So if you're willing to go that extra mile to call the trick's wife, Marcus, run. Because if she's doing it to the trick, she's going to do it to you. Because in her mind, in that jailhouse trap that's upstairs, she feels that she's tricking you the same way. Again, like I said, I would go to the bail bondsman. Take my name off of that shit and let Lil Mike get it how she live. Lil Mike would get it how she live. And brother, I have to say this. Have to say it. Not for content, not for clicks, not for chat, because that's not who we are. I'm speaking to you as your sister and as a woman who sees your heart. Because I know you meant well. I know what it feels like to try to save somebody because I believe that people deserve another chance. But brother, wanting to help don't always mean you should help, especially when help turns into harm to you. You may not see it, but this heifer is dangerous. You didn't just offer her a platform. You didn't just offer her encouragement. Marcus, you put your name on paperwork. You put your freedom on the line. You put your family at risk. And that ain't small. That ain't small. And I hope you hear this from a place of love and not your ego. Because you see, when somebody like Lil Mike lets you carry that type of shit for them and then immediately go right back to that bullshit, that ain't gratitude. Lil Mike feels entitled. And being a good man don't mean being everybody's safety net. Being compassionate don't require you to ignore red flags that I see you've been ignoring just because the story sounded sad. This bitch lied and said she had nobody. But she proved you wrong. She had everybody. She had options. So the issue was never that she had nobody. Let me tell you what the real issue was. The issue wasn't she didn't have nobody. The issue was, and I want you to hear me well, brother. The issue was she had nobody that was willing to deal with her fucking bullshit. Setting boundaries. It ain't about turning your back on her, but it is. But you're protecting your life. You're protecting your platform. You're protecting your people. You're protecting your family from consequences that was not yours to carry. Stop rescuing every stray dog mutt that comes along the way. You ain't no villain. You just, come on now. Everybody you meet, everybody you meet, you can't make them your assignment. And everybody that you help, they ain't meant to stay in your life. Sometimes the most loving thing you could do is stop interrupting consequences and let these bitches face what they keep choosing. Let them face what they choose. You don't deserve this. Nobody around you deserve this. You work too long and hard to build what you have, to be swayed by a jailhouse criminal. You did. Now you got Lil Mike and Lieutenant Dan hooking up. Come on, Marcus. That speaks volumes. That speaks volumes. Abs, you ain't gonna do that. You ain't gonna sit up there and be little Grace Jones like that. She wished she looked a little bit like Grace Jones. Vibe said, I'm impressed that Mocha is able to scroll back to see vibes. I stop them. You know, I get at a certain point and I just let them keep rolling. But I stop, you know, like kind of pause them so I could go back. Marty said he has not heard about turning around, bite the hand that feed them. If he came here, he's going to feel it. Sorry, but it's real life. He's going to feel it. He's going to feel it. He loves selfishly. Happy Saturday, boo. Tony said he better grow some balls real fast and go down the street and call Tyrone on Mike. He's going to lose his money and property. Absolutely. Call Tyrone. Vanessa said, Mutt Mike is probably laid up with Short Mutt right now. I'm telling y'all, go back to her video. She just did. She says, I want to go live for my birthday for y'all. The setup is she planning it right now. Listen, cousin B, that was the game plan. I ain't got nobody. Friend, Marcus trying to talk logic to this mutt. I just want to be out for my birthday. I ain't got nobody. And the minute he get this mud out, here she is with the grocery man. No, 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 no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Hip hop, I can't. Hip hop, I can't. Hip hop says, go pay a bond for a motherfucker that needs some gold bond. Gold bond, toupees. Come on now. Come on. Brother, you got a group of people here that loves you. We don't want to see you throw it all away on a potential. Tequila said, I didn't even see that. But I could understand it because she grew up in motels, a rat. Cousin V says she's a habitual felon. With no remorse, she talks her background like it was an honor. Absolutely. She brags on how she unalive a woman. How do you mean? She brags on how the lady is now no longer here, the one that she did all that shit to in prison. How do you go to prison and you beat up a woman, you throw urine on her, you throw feces on her? How do you do all of that? Bullying these people for money. Fight these people in prison for cat. Come on, nigga. Come on. He did a lot for that girl. Friend, what kind of toothpaste you think I need? Now, look, you ain't no G. You ain't no nothing if you got to ask a man what type of toothpaste you need. And it's so sad he had to show you the toothpaste to get and the toothbrush. Jesus Christ. Tony said little Mike should have asked for a room at the jacuzzi. Oh no, Tony. She could have barely got a room for the night. $40. You laying on your back for $40. And not even $40. You getting 20 from these tricks and a bottle. Girl, sit your ass down. Because, oh no, because if they don't give me 200, 300, 400, you, girl, you ain't worth that much. Just look at you, little Mike. James Evans. Dudley. And you gonna put a price on it? Go ahead. Platt said every time she rips that wig off like it's a wrestling match. It be the Magics losing every one of them fights. Platt. Lil Dan rip hers off too. Lil Dan rips hers off. Shit. Wade said, Mr. Marcus, collateral damage. We men make plenty of mistakes, and this may be one. Wade, you're right. You're absolutely right, Wade. But I hope he learns his lesson. I hope he bows down before this gets too bad. Kristen is not a real room. She lives in these motels, the Roach motels, the Triggered motels. It don't cost much to stay in them. Exactly. Exactly, Rashida. He better snatch his name off both them bonds and run. Tony said I would have called the bondsman and stuck Lil Mike back in the county ASAP. Thank you, Evelyn Gentry. I would have too. Lil Mike is dangerous. Am said, Moken, you're crazy. And abs. Lil Dan and Lil Mike, that's a danger. Just Marcus, just knowing that Lil Dan and Lil Mike is collaborating is enough for him to want to run. Just knowing you got them two together, I would run shit fast. Platt said, bitches in prison don't play that shit about making up concoctions to brush their teeth. She should have known how to get her teeth whiter than we do. Platt, she wasn't trying to learn nothing in jail. Platt, she was on a mission. She was getting jailhouse tattoos. And she was trying to figure out who to ruffle up next for a couple of dollars because her family didn't acknowledge her being in prison. She wasn't getting commissary, no phone calls, no nothing. So she was fighting her way to get it. Beating up every damn body to survive in jail. Exactly, Glossy. That bothered me. He asked a lot of questions at the bail bondsman. You know, wondering what he would be held responsible for if he signed that bond. And I couldn't believe he did it. And he went on ahead and said that he did it because he didn't have nobody. Hip Hop said, what you expect? She got parasites from eating up that meat package. Hip hop, that was the nastiest shit I ever saw. Cousin Vanessa ain't shit. This chat is wild. You hear me? And I love it. Cousin Vanessa says, she dumb. I believe she cheated to get her GED. She not smart as a fifth grader. And she got that GED in prison. They must have had her on lockdown. When they did that, when she had that prison riot, they must have had her on lockdown. She probably was in a hole. So she had time to herself for a good little while. That's probably when she got that GED. Me Too vibes. I hope this ends well for him too. This is so unsettling. And he likes to tell us that, he listens to the universe. But I pray to God on this one, he uses his discernment because this is not looking good. Ab says, in all I've seen from her, the one thing that's clear is she isn't loyal nor trustworthy. So why trust her? And we all see it. Oh yeah, Abs didn't linked up. Lil Dan was all in Lil Mike's chat today. Neither one of them got a car. Neither one of them got a driver's license. But they're making plans to meet up. She played on his heartstring. Cousin Vanessa said Marcus gave her the whole manuscript of YouTube, and she didn't even want to crack open the book and read the first chapter. And you see what you said? That was her issue. The money took too long to come. Wade said, I'm listening to you, Mocha. This could be me. It don't have to be you, though, Wade. Sometimes we have to, Platt Montez wanted to help. Sometimes you got to bow down. Nope. God damn, hip hop. Hip hop, I can't even read that. Hip hop say, damn. Hip hop say, she's a dope smoking, cat selling, rubber dick rocking stud. She's more confused than us. Y'all crazy as shit in here. And I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Cousin D said the tag team match is coming and is. Get ready. Get ready. Wait for the dysfunction. Absolutely, Platt. They both need to hear it. They both need to hear it. Vibes. I do everything. I go online on my phone. Like today, I'm on my phone. You can stop mid-scroll. Hey, Tina, Happy New Year, boo. Tina said he should have left that money in jail. I said that. I don't know, Platt. I don't know the exact date of her birthday, boo. Cousin V said Lieutenant Dan, ungrateful. Ileana and Tone is ungrateful. Dirty Mechanic Mike, ungrateful. Red flags are waving in the air. Time to back up and regroup, Marker. Yes, Lord. I wish he will. It's 2026. Vibe says, I can't imagine losing 8 years of my life. I will never understand her mindset. That's the bad part. That's the bad part. Sheena said, my mouth is watering. She's nasty as fuck. People from jail are real clean. Absolutely. Absolutely. She's a whole different breed. Nina Ray, she's horrible, boo. She's horrible. She is horrible. Shit. Tina Power said all the red flags were there. Never seen none of them. What is wrong with people? Content. All content ain't good content. Absolutely, Cousin V. Lil Dan, Lil Mike, Sam personality. This is about. Hey, beautiful soul. Beautiful soul said, Mocha, my grandma said she gonna give you an old word. Who's that skeezer? Yes, Lord. Tell grandma that's I haven't heard skeezer in years. But tell grandmother, beautiful soul, she hit the word, she hit the nail on the head. A skeezer, boo. Platt said, I wonder what was going through his mind. The first time he seen her without anything on her head, we knew she didn't have no edges. You can see that with the wig on. Content, Platt, content. Cousin B crazy. Cousin B said from the grocery meat tray to the backyard collard green. Girl, don't remind me of them damn collard greens. Don't you remind me of them damn collard greens. Wade said Lil Mike could be a traffic control flagger, construction sign holder, a flag person. Wade, that's true. She could be all of that, but Wade, that's too much. Hey, Lucille, Happy New Year, boo. That's too much like doing right. Platt said she was scrubbing t-shirts with Lisa soap in the toilet for commissary. Well, damn. Vibes, I saw that. I don't call the police. Bitch, why are you lying? You done call the police on the whole YouTube. Sometimes you gotta leave people where you find them. I swear. Bob said then she went live and admitted to giving Lil Mike name to her man. Yup, she did it. Absolutely, Deidre. Lil Dan is jealous and need to befriend her. Abs, that's the point that's killing me. Abs said, y'all, I'm dying. How they gonna link up? Abs, that's the $1 million question. How will they link up? Oh, Lord. Oh, this is something else. Ooh. Hey, baby, happy Saturday, y'all. Woo. Yes, V. Cousin V, I'm going to highlight that because you're absolutely right. I felt the very same way, right? Lieutenant Dan is jealous of Lil Mike. See, the mentalities is what gets me. And now Lieutenant Dan is trying to befriend Lil Mike, just like she tried to befriend West Indy. But Lieutenant Dan was the one that struck, in my opinion. That's the one that struck Lil Mike channel. Nobody else done that. Nobody else. Mm-mm. Ab said, why none of these hoes know how to cook? Ab, because they're too busy being hoes. Hip Hop said Lil Mike was fighting in prison because she got rejected for the prison baddies calendar. Oh, she could never make that calendar. Never. Telling you, she looked like that little dude. Jesus. But I just had to come out here and let Lil Mike know, don't play with me. I tried to be nice to you. And you're going to sit there and block me? I ain't never going to your damn chat again. Never. Never, never. Don't, girl. Now go and ask Marcus who that is talking about me. She probably ugly, huh? Because all she got is that, what you call that again? You know, where they real picture ain't up. Bitch, you don't need a real picture. No, you don't. Looking like a snail with a catfish mouth full of tattoos. But I ain't came out here to stay all night. I really didn't. The chat ain't shit. Y'all cutting up. I don't know who going live next. Vibes, you going live? Plat, you going live? Who going live? Because we moving around. We moving. Plat, they will not get along. They will not get along. Abs, absolutely. That's just what the hell I got for going in there. Vibes said, oh shit, look at how Vibes. Oh Lord, Vibes, let me grab that. Ooh, Lord. Y'all crazy. Vibes says the OG says she could teach Lil Mike a few tricks on how to be a professional hoe instead of walking the streets. Oh, Jesus. So what she gonna teach you how to roll them? Oh shit, Vibes can't go live right now. Plat, you going live? Somebody need to open up their channel. Somebody need to open up their channel. Shit. Ab says, serve you right. Y'all heard what hip hop said? Y'all better leave Mocha alone because we crazy around here. And is. And is. Why Plat don't want to answer us, Abs? Okay, Vibes. Vibes says she's still doing stuff. And you know we respect that. My girl Clarissa says, Marcus can take a lesson from Kenny Rogers. God damn, look what she's sending. Know when to hold them and know when to fold them. And know when to walk away. That's a damn good one, though. That's a damn good one. They wouldn't even let her in the contest. Plat, Abs, why Plat not answering us? Wade said, I wish and hope Lil Mike will go get a construction job and build a better life. Platt birthday is at midnight. That's what that Platt is celebrating the birthday, y'all. But she home. She could go live tonight. And we gonna celebrate her birthday tomorrow. Exactly, Ads. We looking for somewhere to go. Because I've been talking for 2 hours. Unless somebody would have hit this link. Now I could prolong it. I wasn't out here trying to drag Lil Mike. Look, Ab. Ooh, we a party. But at some point, grown folks got to stop hiding behind the system, the trauma, and looking for sympathy and start answering for their damn choices. And Lil Mike, you ain't being targeted. You're being exposed to accountability, wench. That's what we're doing. You ain't misunderstood, but you're being seen, though. And you're not a damn victim because nobody ain't failed you. You are the common denominator in every situation you touch, and you need to recognize that. And I speak from my chest when I say what I say. I don't owe nobody no damn comfort when the truth is uncomfortable for them. And I ain't going to be quiet because y'all don't like being called out. And if you're tired of hearing this type of conversation, it ain't for people to stop talking. It's time for y'all to change y'all damn behavior. Ab say, I ain't gonna lie. I'll tune into a Lil Dan and Lil Mike show. Y'all crazy as shit. Y'all crazy, but we want to, Child Platt, I hope you enjoy your birthday. But we're going to celebrate with Platt tomorrow. We will definitely celebrate with Platt tomorrow. Platt is going to go live on her channel tomorrow. Rock, drop Platt's link. We're going to go celebrate Platt's birthday tomorrow. Platt is going to go. Platt, what time you going live? But Platt says she ain't going nowhere till 11:45. Platt, if you ain't going nowhere till 11:45, you got time. You could give us an hour. Oh, child. I don't know what time she's going live tomorrow, y'all, but she's definitely going live to celebrate her birthday, and we want to celebrate her birthday with us. But I appreciate you all for, look, she still ain't, she going to get a, Ab, she says she going to get in a jacuzzi. Ugh. Okay. 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 Oh, she's going live at 7. Thank you, Kristen. Cousin B said, well, she's going to threaten to rock our shit on her next video. I hope she do. I hope she do. But what we are going to do, we're going to get up out of here because, y'all, I had fun. I wasn't expecting to come live talking about Lil Mike, but Lil Mike made me do it. Don't blocking me for nothing. Girl, don't you ever. You should ask somebody about me before you did that shit. See, this is how you get unwanted attention. And I was the right one to give it to you. Wade said, wow, Mocha, I learned something. And I saved $15 toward my vision board. I owe you. Thank you, Wade. I'm glad you learned something, boo. And for those of you that are part of the Nola Bell community, I appreciate you. I appreciate the support to the channel. Damn, Ab said, I've been live so long, I got morning breath. But at least, brother, you got a toothpaste and toothbrush. Shit. I appreciate everybody that supported the channel tonight. I appreciate y'all pulling up. I appreciate it all. I appreciate the new subscribers. I appreciate it all. Thank you all for hitting that like button. Thank you all for being entertained and entertaining me because the chat was everything. We're going to be back because I'm pretty sure I'm going to hear some shit and I may have to come back and answer Lil Mike again. I don't do this too often, but this had to be said. It had to be said. Absolutely, sis. Don't come for me. So I'm going to say good night. I'm going to say God bless. I'm going to say I love each and every one of y'all. Make sure if you have not hit that like button, hit it on your way out the door. And as we jam Tower, we are family. Y'all make sure y'all tap, tap, tap those emojis till your fingers get numb. And we're out of here. Love you guys. God bless. And I'll see y'all next time.
We stand tall, we rise as one. No labels, the work ain't done. No. Motor leading from the heart, never run. Truth and care in everything we become. It's more than a vibe, it's a home, it's a call. Over here we catch each other when we fall. This is family. This is family. This is family. And we stand tall. Tapping if you real, we don't fake nothing here. Got a team full of truth and a chat full of cheer. Moki in the seat, steady steering the ship. Every topic got depth, every comment got grip. We don't tear folks down, we just build them up. If you're moving off love, then you one of us. No the pride in the room and the vibe so loud. Every bell in the check gon' rep that crowd. We stand tall, we rise as one. No labels, the work ain't done. Won't you lead 'em from the heart, never run. Truth and care in everything we become. It's more than a vibe, it's a home, it's a call. Over here we catch each other when we fall. This is family. This is family. This is family. And we stand tall. Down in the know where the soul don't break. Mocha built the lane where the real ones stay. Ain't no faking the funk, ain't no playing for clout. You bring that mess, we gon' sort that out. But this ain't about drama, it's about love. It's about healing, it's about trust. Every child, every voice, every name in the breeze. We gon' stand for the ones no one else gon' see. So we rise tall, we rise as one. Oh no, no bellows, the work ain't done. Won't you lead it from the heart, never run. Truth and care in everything we become. It's more than a vibe, it's a home, it's a call. Over here we catch each other when we fall. This is family. This is family. This is family. And we stand tall. One mic, one tribe, one mission in mind. We protect what's right and we hold that line. It's the chat where the truth and the love collide. Where the voices don't hide and the pain gets light. We see you, we feel you, we fight for the cause. Every kid, every tear, we break down walls. When you hear that bell, that's the call to act. We family now, and that's just facts. We stand tall, we rise as one. No labels, the work ain't done. Won't you lead it from the heart, never run. Truth and care in everything we become. It's more than a vibe, it's a home, it's a call. Over here we catch each other when we fall. This is family. This one's for every voice we fight for and every child who needs to be heard. We see you, we feel you. We stand with the truth. This is the No Labels. Leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe. Stand tall with join the family.
Thank you, guys. Hey, MGO. I'm sorry you missed it, boo. God bless, and we will see you all next time.